Hi people, welcome back to the Manhattan Project. Today we're doing something a bit unusual yet again. I'm not making Manhattan, but I'm going to be making a Mellow Corn old-fashioned, maple old-fashioned at that. I know it's not quite the type of year for a maple anything, but I started thinking about this and I just wanted to try it, see what the combination of the maple and the corn whiskey is. So, for those of you that don't know, I'm going to give you a very overly simplistic rundown on whiskeys and mash bills. Uh, Rye whiskey would have to be at least 51% rye. American single malt is typically 51 to 100% malted barley. 100% is almost always the case. And a bourbon is 51% corn, typically up to 80%, and then some other grains involved, whether it be wheat or barley or rye, that would make up that mash bill. Now, uh, this one, the mellow corn, is the website says they're 80% corn, and then didn't really specify what the rest of the mash bill was. So technically, as far as the mash bill goes, this could be a considered a bourbon, but the difference is a bourbon, to be a bourbon, has to be uh, go into a virgin oak barrel, charred oak barrel, whereas this one, it goes into a once used barrel. And again, they didn't specify what kind of barrel, or yeah, they didn't specify what kind of barrel, but I like to have this on the shelf around here. I'm not always in the mood for corn whiskey because it is very corny, but and it's quite a bit sweeter than a typical bourbon or obviously a rye. This one's made by Heaven Hill Distilleries out of Bardstown, so old fashioned. So I think I've got everything I need this time. All right, putting a big cube in a glass. We're doing 2 ounces of this. And yes, I know this is in no way a proper old fashioned. It is definitely, though, in the spirit of an old fashioned. So, cut me some slack. All right. So we're doing that. I'm going to put in. Normally, they would call for an orange, an expressed orange on this. But again, since this is an improper one, I'm going to put in 2 dashes of orange bitters to kind of mimic the orange, and then 2 dashes of Angostura, coming out quick, and then we're going to be using 1/2 ounce of organic maple syrup from our local Sprouts. It's nice and thick, came out of the refrigerator. I'm skipping the cherries for this one, so again, please don't hate. And then we're going to give this a stir for a few seconds, say maybe 15 to 20. Quick update, as some of you well know, when it rains it pours. Had the hottest days of the year here lately, and our AC is kaput. Got a new system going in next week, so unemployed and spending money on AC systems. So yeah, whatever, it'll all work out. Anyways, mellow corn, maple, old fashioned. Cheers. Yeah, as suspected, it's very sweet. One thing I should mention too, that this is 100 proof, and this is a value bottle. I mean, it's like this is right around the $20 point. Sometimes you could get it for more, sometimes you get it for less. But again, I like to have this around the house because sometimes I'll mix it up, try and make my kind of my own mash bill, and it's a fantastic budget whiskey. I highly recommend it. Now the drink is overly sweet. I could probably use some more dilution time in this. I'm not really about too much about letting things dilute too much. But this is a definite winner. Again, it's like whenever you're doing a corn whiskey, it's a completely different flavor profile. It's very corn rich and much sweeter than what you're used to. So I highly recommend. I'm not giving a score because we don't do that on old fashions, but yeah, go ahead and try this. I love it. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.